What up? This is Dead to the World. Ethan's sitting in the rolling chair. Alright,
It's not a game.
Choo.
I know, but
It's not a game.
chill out. Let's get serious.
Yo, let's get serious,
It's
dude.
already serious.
Nah, because the podcast is about to start.
No, it started.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, everyone just saw that.
It's live. Welcome back to the world. We're here with Chulo.
Chulo,
YT Chulo.
give us an intro to the podcast and to who you are, what this is.
What's going? My name is Young Taylor Chulo. Everybody calls me Chulo for short. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Orlando. I've been in Atlanta for a while. So I came back over here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just, I've been doing music for about almost 3 years now. So I'm just doing my shit, just, you know what I'm saying? Linking up with DTW, you know what I'm saying? We finna get shit going.
So wait, bro, go more in depth. Like, when did you start music and where were you at? Like, what city?
No, alright, I was in Atlanta when I actually started doing music. It was right after high school. I graduated, me and all my homies, like, in my squad, we graduated high school together at Cherokee. If, you know what I'm saying, that's in Georgia, everybody know where that is. But
Shout out Cherokee.
You know what I'm saying, shout out Canton.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, we graduated from over there, and a few of my homies already did music, and they were already from Florida. Like my homie Leaks, he was from Port St. Lucie, and he had this squad called Market. And you know what I'm saying, he always said that I should try doing music and all that shit. But I was focused on doing football during that time because I used to play football. So
You thought he was going D1?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Nah, I did get an offer from this JUCO school in Miami, but I mean it wasn't really.
What position you play?
I played receiver, but sometimes safety, sometimes safety, but not really much.
I know you moved to Atlanta. You lived there for a little bit. What was the first thing you started doing when you went to Atlanta?
Shoot, I'm not gonna lie. I was leaving Atlanta because I left Florida from a bad situation, you know. So I was dealing with some shit, you know. But I was just moving to Atlanta, trying to start fresh, you know, on some new life type shit. But really, I just got into more fuck shit really after. I ain't gonna lie, I really got.
So you came back to Florida for a new fresh start.
Nah, I just came to Florida just because I had no choice. But it's starting off right though. It's starting off right.
Would you rather be in Atlanta right now, or you think that it was kind of meant to be and now shit's shaking down here and you want to see where you could go with it?
I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Whatever the best opportunity for me is, because at this point, I'm just going with whatever the best opportunity for me, whatever it is, whatever it takes me, really.
Bro, what did you tell me your expectation of DTW was? You told me some funny.
Expectation?
When you first heard the name,
when Trinity was dead to the world.
I was shoot, she over here talking hype about it. They probably really known around this area. So I was like, all right,
that's not what you told me.
Might as well slide her here, see what's going.
That's not what you told me.
But no. But at first, that's what I said. But then when I actually met you and see who y'all actually was, yeah, I was like, what did I say? What was it that I
said? You
said
it's some sad emo white boys or something.
Well, yeah, but I thought these niggas was on some sad emo white boy shit. But now, y'all niggas is fire. I ain't finna hold you. I fuck with y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas did shine. Y'all niggas, where can I say? The show. Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas impressed me with the show. That really showed me how much y'all really got it out here. How much attention y'all could bring. And then on top of that, y'all got stuff. Y'all got numbers on y'all music. So it's even if I'll tell you what's up with it and all that shit when it comes to music, if I like it or not. But at the end of the day, even if I like it or the other person likes it or doesn't like it or whatever, blah blah, y'all still doing y'all shit, and that's why I respect y'all. So
a lot of it is just appealing to the audience that.
Yeah, and y'all got an appealing audience. Y'all got an energy where it makes people want to be around y'all. So y'all cool. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all cool.
Thank you.
Ooh, she got the man. Oh God, she got some ninja shit. Nigga, what?
They landed the right way though.
Yeah.
Perfect landing, flawless.
You're not supposed to throw scissors, bro. So when you were in Atlanta though, did you have a squad of people that you were making music with that was also coming up?
So back to that story. At least back to that story of after high school. So basically, after football, when I ain't knew really what to do after I dropped out of college too, and I didn't really know what else to do. So like I always did want to rap, you know, because of my cousin, you know what I'm saying, my cousin D-Rock. But like that nigga, yeah, like, you know, I always watched him rap, so I was like, all right, I might as well try it out. I mean, a lot of people in my family rap, I might as well do it. And like, you know, when I told my homie Leaks I wanted to rap, like he showed me how to mix and everything. He showed me how to record my first song. I did it on my phone, and fucking I dropped that bitch. That bitch got like 7K first week.
Damn, on SoundCloud?
It was a freestyle to Splurge. That Rex song. It was a Rex freestyle.
What year was this? Like 2018?
Yeah, 2018 was the first thing I ever dropped. I think it did. No. I'm bullshitting. It wasn't 7K. It was like 700. Yeah, it was. It was 700. That's
still good though for the
first
700. Drop.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was cool for first drop. But then the next song though, which was with my homie Leaks and my homie Cosmic, that was the song where I was like, okay, I actually want to do rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually want to do rapping. Like, we made this song called Long Way. We was at Cosmic's house, and we made that shit. That shit was so hard, bro. Like, the energy and the vibes. Like, it made me want to do it over again, like, relive it. So I just, like, I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do rapping now. And then my homie just put me onto his squad. So, like, that's when I joined his squad. That's when I joined Market. And, like, that's who I stuck with, you know. And, like, you know, that's what I've been sticking with since then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't, like, really, in the group don't really, like, be out like that no more, but they still be doing their thing, you know? They still get money, they still doing their shit, you know? Shout out all my niggas, you know? Shout out Leaks, shout out Haji, you know what I'm saying? Shout out 330, all them niggas, bro. Shout out Hade. Man, shout out all y'all niggas, bro. But, like, yeah, bro, like, we, you know what I'm saying? We finna get shit going, bro. Like, we finna get shit going, like, but the great thing about it is that, like, we, like, even though, like, we be doing our own shit, like, Market is like, it's not even like a cult, like just a collective of niggas. It's like a lifestyle type shit. Like, yeah, my bad. It's like a lifestyle type shit. So it's like, you know, you just gotta know what it is to be a part of it. And, you know, that's how I really started rapping. I just came in with my own shit. I didn't really come in as like the little cousin, you know what I'm saying, of a rapper that could have made it that got murdered. I just came in as the, you know, on my own shit. So,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So you say do you take a lot of influence from like the people you were around in Atlanta and like your rap style and stuff like that?
Honestly, my influence, like, what do you mean by that?
Like the way you sound, like the way you rap, like where did that come from?
Honestly, the way how I rap, when I first started rapping, I ain't really knew how to fucking rap. I ain't even finna hold you. Like, my friend, like, I had to learn how to fucking, like, rap. That's why I did the Splurge. I was listening to a lot of Splurge and Uzi during that time. So I was just like, okay, so let me try to go with a certain flow like that. And then I started off doing that. But, like, really, bro, like, I ain't finna lie, my flow really comes from Slime Cito. This rap, you know who Slime Cito is? Yeah, that's him. Like,
He's from Atlanta, ain't he?
Yeah, he's from Atlanta.
Did you ever like meet him or like anything like that?
Nah, I never met him. I just liked his music.
When did you get put on him?
Huh?
When did you get put on him?
I actually got put onto him in 2019. Like, when I was really actually getting into doing music for real. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I already, like, before that, I already had my own flow type shit. Like, I already had my own flow, but like, that Slime Cito, like, when I got more, like, when I started getting to rapping, that's when I start meeting a lot of people in the underground scene. And then that's when somebody, my homie Q-Lip, put me on the Slime Cito, and I was like, and then next thing you know, I just got myself introduced into a fucking wave pool, just niggas that is just like, yo, like, this is the sound right now. This is gonna be the next upcoming shit. Like, I was just like, okay. Let me try to develop more of my sound so I could sound different from the rest of these niggas. But, like, really, it started off as Slime Cito. And,
do you have a light?
Yeah, it's Slime Cito. Who else can I say? Bugsy Sicklo.
I hear a lot of Cardi in your music. Do you
Cardi,
like,
yeah.
So, like, do you, like, as of right now, where you're at, do you kind of think, like, your Slime Cito phase is over? Like, are you still listening to him right now? I'd be surprised.
That nigga just got out. Of course, I mean, Slime
No,
Cito, listen,
like,
bro, put some respect on Slime Cito,
no,
bro. That
that's
nigga's
not what
a
I'm
legend,
saying,
bro.
but how much music has he dropped since he's been out?
Man, he's dropped out a lot. He dropped out a whole tape.
Did you listen to it? Did you like it?
I listened to some of it, but I didn't finish the rest of it. I've been too busy focused on my shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Well, that's why I was asking, because I know he didn't have music out for a while. And
but like, really before... I'm not gonna lie, though. Yeah, before Slimecito, like, I was on Cardi a lot. Like, I've been knew about Cardi since 2016, but I wasn't trying to copy the dude, but like...
Right.
But like, I mean, when you listen to a nigga for so long, it's like that influence just happens.
Well, influence is there regardless, because you wouldn't even know what music was if you didn't hear it from other people first.
Yeah.
But the point is not to wear your influences on your sleeve, like not to just be a clone.
Yeah, I just try my best. Like, you know, I try my best to mix it up. Like, I try my best to change the way, you know, songs. Like, if you listen to like a lot of my songs, like my old tapes, like from 2019 and like my first 2 Turn Taylor tape, like you could tell it's like a different sound. But that was like when I first started, so it was whatever. But my last tape I just dropped, like really I wanted to show off how versatile I really am on different type of beats and melodies. So
that was your last tape you
El
Chulo,
El Chulo 2 was actually my last tape.
When did you drop that?
I dropped it just this past January.
How many tapes do you have out now that people could go listen to?
3.
3 and what?
Actually 4. Let me stop.
Tell them what they're called.
3 and a EP, a 4-song EP.
Alright, plug them. Tell them what they're called. Where they can find it.
If you want to find like the beginnings, the very very beginnings of my music, you could listen to El Chulo 1. But I mean, that was just like really I wasn't serious on that.
What
shit,
on SoundCloud? YT Chulo.
You can find it on all platforms.
All platforms. YT Chulo.
2 Turn Taylor. 2 Turn Taylor. That one's the tape where I feel like, yeah, I found myself. 2 Turn Taylor, yeah, that's the album where I feel like I found myself, cause like that shit, like I'm not gonna lie, like the songs that I had on there was so fire, and so after that tape, I'll just drop singles and like I'll drop shit on my SoundCloud. I used to have a whole bunch of stuff on my SoundCloud.
You took it down?
No, I didn't take it down. I got hacked.
No, and they fucking deleted your shit.
Wait, how'd you get hacked?
Oh my god, bro.
Just some family shit.
Oh damn.
That's fucked up.
I ain't finna discuss it.
What about like your influences from when you were like a jit? Like what were you hearing when you were like coming up, like riding in the car with your mom or whoever you were riding with?
My mom, she's from Panama, so she'll usually play Hispanic music, like a lot of salsa, and a lot of like just reggae music and shit.
Do you think
like if you're gonna talk about like actual, like, you know, from the like rap, I used to listen to like a lot of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is like probably like, yeah, it's on my top 3. Lil Wayne,
like
Chief.
Of all time, like for artists or just
that's
rap?
me. Like that's one of my inspirations. Like Lil Wayne, Chief Keef, who else? Drake. I used to listen to. I started listening to Drake after Take Care, but and then I started going to his older shit.
Yeah. Do you think like even like the salsa shit that you used to hear, like that would come out like in some way, like in music that you make in the future?
It helps, honestly. If you listen to my recent shit, you could tell like I kind of use my flow in a salsa way, like with the beats, with my beat selection, like. It's like, all right, so like in Panama we have like this. I remember this one time when I was a kid, like my mom showed me this video of a marching band, and like in Panama, like it was in our country, Panama, and fucking like the way how they played the drums, like it was fucking cool to me. The way how we play drums is just so fucking cool to me. And it's like I hear those drums, like I want to. It's like when I hear a beat, I try to look for a certain selection of 808 drops and like, you know, kicks. Like I feel like if something ain't right on the kicks, like I ain't gonna feel like it. It has to have like a rhythm to me. You know what I'm saying? Where I could get lit to. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can only know if like if you really Caribbean, bro. Like niggas will know what I'm talking about, but like that's how I really like explain it. How I can really say about the salsa, like it really helped, like figuring out what kind of beat.
I think even subconsciously, like more than you know, it's just built into your understanding of music. You know what I mean? But obviously, as you grow up, and you listen to more shit. There's so much shit to like try out and to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you've definitely found your sound now. Like you definitely like. It's not like you just started.
I feel like, yeah. Ooh, this impression. I mean, that's how I can really explain it. You know, just a certain drum pattern, it has to click in my head. That's all it really
Are
is.
aliens real?
Aliens? Yes. Of course they're real. We're not the only fucking
Yo,
people.
what's that dude's name?
Shout out. In what form do you think that aliens are existing or whatever?
And planets that are habitable.
So like millions of years away?
Yeah.
You think they look like us and they're like human like, or like at least like they have legs and arms and talk to each other, or you think they're like cells and stuff that like are just life but it's not like intelligent life like us?
I mean, who knows? You have to think like the upper person, like he made bugs, he made dinosaurs, he made fucking lizards, he made all type of bullshit. So I mean, who knows what other aliens and other planets could look like? It could look like anything.
But who knows? Because what's inhabitable for us is for our specific organisms, because we evolved on this planet.
Exactly.
So if another creature evolved on another planet,
That's similar to our
you know
planet.
what I mean?
Then
Like,
then there is a possibility, but they might have different features.
Different senses.
Different
Like we
senses.
can't even comprehend. If they can't comprehend taste or smell or something, we can't comprehend something that they can do.
Yeah,
that we
you know
don't
what I'm
even.
saying?
So we couldn't even say what it is to describe it, because we
Yeah.
can't even come. It's like saying come up with another color.
Exactly.
Think about that. To describe a color without using other colors.
Yeah.
What about like the simulation theory? Do you think that we're a simulation?
It's possible.
Are you
The chances are that we are, like probability based on scientific
I
equations.
feel like we in the Matrix.
Bruh,
But that would be a simulation, basically.
Are you
But like,
right?
I feel
Right?
like
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't. I feel like not really our minds, but
The
just,
matrix can be broken
Our
down into an
consciousness?
existence.
I feel like the government's a matrix.
what?
Like it's like its own. Like I feel like the government is a matrix.
Bro,
What does
they're
that even
gonna
mean,
come
bro?
kill you after this interview. You know that, right?
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna die anyway.
We've been investigating you.
Huh? Shut up.
Wait, no. So were you brought up religious?
Yeah.
So then, like what, like Christianity?
Mhm.
So how does that compare? Like, how does that influence you and like your thoughts about like aliens and stuff, like and like the Matrix or whatever? Like, because it doesn't connect.
Because listen, like God created everything, right? Now listen, after God created everything, of course, the environment and nature is going to evolve on its own, of course.
True.
I mean,
that does.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
After you create something, it's going to go and do its own thing.
Yeah. 100%.
So, what makes you think, why would God make other planets that are almost identical as us, just not have beings in it? I mean,
Sure.
if there's a planet with the same similar amount of oxygen as us, what makes you think there won't be another living being
But
on
that
planet?
also just goes to the meaning of life. Like, what's the meaning of life, and like maybe our perception of like what's important isn't really important in those
Well,
planets.
that varies between people.
Yeah.
even.
Exactly.
So
So,
that's
what
just
I'm,
perception.
Yeah. So exactly. So what I'm saying is like you could say like if there's other planets that are like close to ours, then like whatever about life. But like the thing is, bro, like what if life isn't even like we're not even important, bro? Like what if there's something way more important and that's why the planets are there, and it has nothing to do with life. You know what I'm saying?
Everything in life has a purpose.
Yeah. The fact that you're so little and such a big thing makes you just as important. It's like stoicism. It's like the balance of all things. Like anger is the same as sadness, like because they're both strong emotions, but they're completely different emotions.
Good.
Opposites are exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
So having no purpose, therefore, is the same as having.
I believe in parallel universes.
But wasn't there like
That's a
government
probable
papers or
thing
whatever?
too, though. That's more of like, cause
That's even more probable than us being the only universe.
Isn't that like quantum physics or something?
yeah,
Like, that
yeah.
has
That's
to
what
happen?
No, but isn't there like multiple theories to that? It's either parallel universe or it's something else. Like there's like multiple theories, but
I
one
feel
of them
like-
has to be true.
There was an
Listen,
interesting.
I feel like parallel universes are created on every decision we make.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There was an
I mean, that's a
interesting-
copper theory. It's just like, that's based on the experiment with the electron, where they catch the electron like visible through an experiment, but then when they experiment again, it's at a completely different place, and the reason why is because it's always moving and like wherever you capture it in that moment, you're not finna. Because it's constant. Every time it moves, it's like a new experiment, a new universe.
There was an interesting video I watched explaining what dimensions are, and it started with a dot, and then explained what a line is, and then 3D, what 2 lines are, and then it went on to time, and then once you got to the 5th dimension, and then like the 10th dimension and shit, and the 9th dimension, it was like the same, because the 5th dimension was like, you take all of those 4 dimensions and you add onto it, and it's basically just, now that's your starting point. So to say there's another universe, that's the new starting point. That's your new dot, and then line, and then box, and then time. And then it just keeps developing. And there's so many versions of it that even we can't comprehend.
That's what I'm saying. It seems to be beyond, once you hit 4D, it's still beyond our
Right.
Because
you can't.
In order to predict it, but to understand it, you know what I mean, would be, because that's like asking like a 2D reality to understand this, that we exist, and it's not. We couldn't even articulate.
And I think that it's comprehensible in theory, but to perceive it in actuality is not real.
Yeah, with our senses.
Not our reality.
With our senses, because our senses aren't made for that.
Of course. How do you feel about this, Chulo?
Nigga, I'm high. I was catching on and then I got lost.
I saw him looking around like.
You fuck with Elon Musk?
Elon Musk. Oh, that nigga. I know who he is. Yeah, I know. I fuck with the Teslas.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that nigga got going on. Talking about putting chips in brains. I don't know about that.
It's healing. So right now, what he's doing is like he's
curing.
But
it's like I know what he's trying to do. I mean, I'm not saying he's not doing it for a good cause, but it's like, can you trust it?
Well, it's the same thing you're saying, can you trust technology? Because to this day, we rely on technology, and it's the reason we can communicate with family members and, like, talk to the people we love and, like, have our jobs and live our lives. But also, people get addicted to it. People are obsessed with it. Most people. You know what I mean? So then it's like...
Not even that, but
how much of that is the fault of the consumer and not the fault of the invention? You know what I mean? He's creating something that's going to save people's lives.
And like,
I'm talking about in the way of somebody spying on you.
Yeah, but
bro,
I'm
like
saying people using technology.
So if a phone,
it's gonna happen.
It's the same
It's
thing,
gonna
bro.
happen.
It's the same thing,
But it's gonna happen regardless. It's gonna happen whether Elon Musk invents this now and starts saving people's lives with it, or if someone invents it for a bad reason and uses it. Eventually, they're going to weaponize it once enough people have gained access to the technology.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, that shit is going to suck.
And that's
bro.
Even now, data is literally just, it's like, this person lives here, he's this age, this race, this gender, and we're using that stat to market our product. Data is never, and my dad works with data, so he's explained this to me, and I couldn't say it in the same words, but it's like, data has not yet been used to be a weapon. And like the way that countries that we know about and like most first world countries,
cyber hackers use data as a weapon.
That's true, but the way I'm saying is it's not been used on the general public as a weapon. So like even now, like all technology might be used as a weapon. This technology hasn't yet. But data is a misunderstood thing just because of the way they use it. Like it could be a choice to use it a completely different way, and like, but the thing is, it takes like a genius. Like no random person on your street is gonna be able to like find your address, like unless they're really smart. Like you'd have to do hours of work even if you're really smart to find someone's address.
The FBI can find your address right now.
Yeah,
I know that, and I'm saying that's just based on like legalities. Like they find that shit, they don't go through phones and find data, they follow you home. But that's the thing where it's like, it's that much effort, and like imagine the effort you have to do to find somebody's car behind you and then follow them to their next workplace. Like that's so much effort that like government dollars are being put into the CIA for them to do that shit. And like if you're not an important enough person, like if you're not suspected of serving bricks because of a shooting or something, then like if you're not El Chapo, bro, the CIA is not watching you. Like it's just a fact.
They got priorities.
Nigga, no, the CIA don't be dealing with shit like that. The FBI deal with shit like that.
But the CIA will be right behind.
The CIA deals with more like central intelligence type shit. They don't deal with drug lords unless they're in that type of category. Unless they get up to that category, The CIA don't get involved. The FBI get involved.
Every agency has cases that lead to places like that.
It just
so the
depends on
CIA
the
might be
situation.
watching somebody for like terrorism or whatever it is that they're doing,
That's what I'm saying. That's more of terrorism. El Chapo wasn't a terrorist.
But it could lead into a drug thing, and then they take on the
Yeah,
case.
because there was there was like different like different things they got him on, like and shit like that. Like and it was also like it was like a national threat too. Like it wasn't just because he was like so big.
El Chapo, a real nigga.
All right, I'm gonna reel this in. What's your favorite TV show? This is trivia. This is fast. I'm throwing questions at you.
What's your mother's name?
You said what?
Old or new?
What's that?
Old
or new?
I know. I'm saying what's that?
No, bro. Did you want an old TV show or a new TV show? Old.
Both. Favorite TV show
Favorite
of all time.
TV show of all time.
Stop.
Attack on Titans.
Attack on Titans.
That's tight.
This is a hard decision.
Favorite movie?
SpongeBob.
Oh,
SpongeBob, yes sir.
Favorite movie?
Sirski.
Infinity War.
Infinity War. What's that?
It's alright. It's an Avengers movie.
Favorite clothing brand?
Clothing brand?
Yeah.
Givenchy.
Oh, okay.
Favorite side to wake up in bed, like on the right side or the left side, and why?
That's a horrible question.
What?
Like, do you like
Why you want to
waking up
know?
on the right side or the left side of your bed?
Why do you want to know?
Favorite food?
Vegan. I'm vegan.
What's your
Favorite food?
Perfect vegan.
Vegetable lo mein.
Vegetable
lo
lo
mein.
mein.
Ah! Vegetable lo mein with tofu.
Sirski.
Yo,
tell us about your mom.
My mom?
Yeah.
She's Panamanian. You know what I'm saying? She was raised there. She moved to America like at 20 something, you know what I'm saying? And then
Where did she move to?
She went to New York.
New York.
Yeah, she moved. She used to move around a lot. Like she lived in Atlanta before me.
So where were you born?
I was born in New York.
What part?
Queens.
So like city?
Far Rockaway, Queens.
But what I'm saying is like you're not in like Buffalo, like you're by the city. Yeah, for real.
I moved to Florida. When I was like 3.
So what part of Florida did you initially move to?
I moved to Claremont.
Claremont, where's that?
That's like more like west outside of Orlando.
So do you think anything like the Orlando music scene like did anything to you, or was it when you moved to Atlanta?
The Orlando scene wasn't really much. It's just more underground. Like really during that time, everybody was with Kodak. Was riding with Kodak, and
true.
then Glock 9 was really the first
So
nigga to really pop out of Orlando.
You think you were on Kodak early?
Huh?
You think you were on Kodak early?
I was on I'm from Florida. Nigga, I'm from Florida. Of course I was.
Do you listen to Bossman JD? You know what I mean?
Bossman JD.
Yeah.
Who that?
Were you listening to Hot Boy early on?
Hot Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else came out of Orlando?
Wait, Kodak was Orlando?
No, he's from Pompano.
That's what I thought.
You didn't know he was from Pompano.
I did.
Yeah,
you know he's a mongoose
Glock 9
now?
right now. I feel like he was the first.
Vulture.
Glock 9 was the first nigga.
No, he
you
has
know what I'm
mongoose
saying?
tendencies, but he's a vulture.
But, yes, but did you listen to the album? It's
Yeah.
hard, bro. It's hard. Like I love that
It's
album.
one of
bro.
Kodak's worst albums. In my opinion.
I know,
Which
but
one?
it's
The
still
one he
hard.
just
Like,
dropped.
bro, a Kodak
I haven't
album,
listened to it yet.
bro, it's
I
still
was about to
so
ask you.
hard, bro.
So what do you think
the
of
subject matter?
What do you think
is
of
so
Whole
good.
Lotta Red?
Nigga, that shit hard.
Yeah.
Of course, that shit hard.
Bro, people, we were taking a while to come around to it, and I was like, nah, this is him.
Nigga, that shit
It
was
wasn't
hard.
like it
Nigga,
wasn't like crazy.
Whole Lotta Red was hard to me since day one.
Right, like it was him. Like it. Out of all his other albums, the other albums are like better, like song for song, like hit for hit. But that one is his newest sound, and he like, you know what I mean, bro? He did what he did in one genre and did it in another genre. You know what I mean? And that's why it's so much more impressive to me, because it was like, oh, like, you know what I mean? He didn't just do the same shit, because he was perfect on the same shit. He ain't never missed once. So it's like you gotta try and switch it up. You know what I mean? And then to do that good, switching it up is really impressive.
Well, you guys are really like fans. Like the thing is with people who weren't originally like big fans, it's like that type of stuff is just not like digestible to them. So like I'm not saying
it's experimental regardless.
Exactly.
It's extremely
so that's why it wasn't like popping like a Drake album would be.
But the thing is, Julian was listening to like Slow Cardi in fucking like 2016. So
that's what
like,
I'm saying. Yeah.
Like that's not necessarily true what you're saying, because people who are fans, a lot of them didn't like it too, and a lot of them did like it. So it's like completely, it like blew it out of the water.
But the past 2 years, or not 2 years, but like the past 3 years, like it's kind of been like a development into the sound. I don't think they went straight bam bam. You know what I'm saying?
Did you listen to J. Cole's new album?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I was the other day. Yeah, I like the song with Lil Baby and 21 Savage, and the intro song is actually like one of the hardest songs on the tape.
You think
that's what's like blowing up?
Yeah.
I haven't even listened to it.
I don't think I'm gonna play that because I've listened to a few bars of it, and just in my opinion, like it's just a little bit pretentious. Like he's just kind of like, I'm rich, but
you don't.
Gumby wants beef, J. Cole.
You don't listen to greatness.
Yeah, everybody's saying that like J. Cole's better than Kendrick now.
No, he's
not. He's not, bro.
I'm
like,
sure.
Like I respect J. Cole. Look, I respect J. Cole. Like I don't think he's a bad artist, but like Kendrick, bro, like
you're never gonna meet.
I'm finna blow this on the water, bro. Like J. Cole, like he hard, but no, like he's not better than Kendrick. Kendrick, I felt like he put more work in, and like put more of an influence, I would say, on rap in general than J. Cole.
His albums are a lot more detailed. Like
his albums have
extremely conceptual.
They have more longevity.
For sure, without a doubt. The replay value is through the roof.
Like I could go back and listen to J. Cole right now, literally all his tapes.
My favorite was Forest Hills Drive. That's just because that's when I started listening to it. I was like in middle school, like in my fields and shit.
In middle school, J. Cole.
Forest Hill Drive. I didn't really like get into like the first album that really put me on J. Cole, like that made me actually want to listen to him was Born Sinner.
Yeah.
But
that one's hard.
Forest Hill Drive, like I didn't even know how popping the tape was until everyone started listening to it.
Born Sinner's probably better.
Because really, bro, I was on some other shit.
Born Sinner's probably a better project. Just as a cohesive project.
No, yeah, it is a better project after I listened to it.
Forest Hills Drive has more hits.
After I listened to it, I knew it was a better project. I already knew. Like that shit is hard.
It's like mainstream media starts taking over at a certain point.
Exactly. It's like the point in between like becoming too mainstream and being like too little. Like there's a point where like you have enough of a push and enough of a fan base to have stuff popping, but you're not mainstream enough to have a mainstream influence. You know what I'm saying? And that's I think is the sweet spot for most artists.
But then there's people like Kendrick who don't care and just keep doing what they were gonna do anyway.
Yeah, Kendrick disappears for a year and then comes back and drops fire.
Dude, Kendrick, when he drops, I need this nigga to drop something now, bro.
Where's he been?
It's approaching 4 years since then.
Wow, bro, that's crazy. It feels like
2021, bro. 2017 is when it dropped.
Bro, it feels like it's still 2018.
I mean, do you want to technically count in, what was it, 2018 or 2019? When did Black Panther came out?
Like 2017 or 2018.
But that's not what I'm saying.
Like, it's not like he's not making music, but I'm just saying since his last real conceptual drop, bro.
Yeah, because like the thing with him is, bro, like when he comes out with an album, like that, like is his body of work that like is his message that he's pushing is different than making an album for a movie or something like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but nobody saw his songs on Black Panther as even his songs because it was just Black Panther soundtrack.
No,
like,
the one with him in Future.
Chulo. They try to keep the keys away, so I kick the door.
Oh my god.
Fuck the bitch from the back, I fucking saw him off.
Hold on. That's what you get for fucking with my dog Chulo. I ain't Rihanna, I ain't fucking with a rude boy.
Yeah, that bitch got dirty teeth, she need Listerine.
Oh my god, bro. She gon' dumb me off the Molly, call her Mr. Bean.